Okay, hi. We're going to do a quick foam rolling review. So, I have this black foam roller, which is pretty firm. If you're new to foam rolling, you might want to start with a gentler tension. They sell them in all different firmnesses. The blue one's the middle, the white's the least. So, if you're going to buy one, that's how it works. So what you want to do is press up on your forearms to lift your hips, and the foam roller is right on your lower back. And then you walk your feet forward so that the foam roller goes up the spine. Bring it all the way, if you can, towards the base of the neck. Get some of those upper back muscles. So I feel some tension up there, so I'm going to stay here and work on going a little bit more onto the right side, back to the center, coming over to my left side. Good. Walk your feet back. See, I feel some right here, my mid back, so I'm just going to go back and forth on a couple of segments there. And then back to the top, and then all the way back down again. And then I walk my feet back. Bring my hands onto the foam roller. Drop your hips. And then we'll work on our glutes. So you sit up on the foam roller. You fix your pants. And then you can shift your weight onto the right side. So I'm mostly on my right, I'm fully on my right leg here. And you go back and forth. So you're going towards the center of the muscle, then you can go to the side. And wherever you feel the most tension, see if you can stay on and off, on and off. But you don't want to stay on something that's really causing you pain. You're just gonna initiate, my mother would kill me if she heard me say, you're just going to initiate an inflammation response, which you don't really want to do. This is something that is a recovery tool. So if it hurts too much, stop doing it. Okay, then I like to roll onto my right side and work on that IT band. So I cross my left foot over my right leg. I come down onto my right forearm. And I start to gently roll the upper part of the leg. So you're not on the hip joint, you're on the side of the leg. And that feels pretty good. So I'm going to work my way down. And that is where I'm tight. So I'm just going to go on and off, on and off. Again, if it's excruciating, you might want to use a lesser tension. Now some people do this with different balls, and I would suggest that you start, especially on this IT band, with a tennis ball. It's much more forgiving than the lacrosse ball. And if you're thinking no pain, no gain, that's something for the 80s. So you want to be gentle on yourself. Good. Then you'll switch sides, doing the left glute. So now I'll show you from this side angle. And you're just sitting up on the foam roller. And you're back and forth on that left glute. Exploring the muscle, finding your spot. Cross the right leg over the left, you come down on your left forearm, and you just start to work that IT band again. You can move the foam roller if it's not in the right spot for you. So I'm on the upper part of my IT band, and I'm going to work my way down. And then I find my spot. And the IT goes all the way down to the knee. So if you can get your leg to get all the way down, see where you're restricted, get on the painful spot and then get off it. Work up your And then from here, I just keep going around. I'm on my stomach. I'm gonna move back for the camera. Good. Fix the pants again. And then I have that foam roller on my quads, on my thighs, right? And I come and I roll back and forth using your forearms to go forward and back, squeezing the glutes. You don't want your back to hurt with this. Good. Good. This is a nice core workout too. So you're squeezing that belly. You could stop here. This is just like a general introduction. If you want to do some a little more work here, you can start to bend your knees, tuck your hips under, and get the shins. And then I come back down on my forearms, thighs, back up, shins, back down, thighs. Good. If you want to try some more stretching with the foam roller, you can do some low lunging with the foam roller. So I like to keep the foam roller right on top of my right, pressed into the front of my right leg, and I'll step the left foot forward. Now we're back, we're in a low lunge here, and you can start to foam roll the quad again, but now you're in a different position where you're getting a nice hip stretch on the left side and the right side. Really flexible, you can bend that right knee, reach behind with the right hand, and get a nice deep stretch in that right hip flexor, right quad. That's only if you're really nice and hot and warmed up. And then we'll switch sides. So that foam roller presses into the left thigh, step the right foot forward, and you just gently start massaging that left leg. The right knee is not jutting past that right foot. It's staying a little bit behind the ankle. Can get over the foot a little bit, there's nothing wrong. That does happen in real life. Good, and then if you want, you bend the left knee. So this is harder for me. So then you bend the left knee, you reach the left arm back, and you pull up to your sensation. But ooh, mama, this really hurts on this side, so I'm gonna stop. Good, and that's pretty much a quick intro. I mean, there's ways of getting the inner thighs if you want to explore around. And then I always like to go back and do one last full spinal roll. Get some more cracks if you can. And if you have an extra 5 minutes, or even an extra minute, you can sit up on the foam roller, lay down on it, open that chest, so you get a gentle stretch in the pecs. You don't want to force anything, and you breathe. Great. Okay, good luck. Let me know how it goes.